My name is Sarah-Nell Walsh. I originally grew up in McLean, Virginia, which is a suburb just outside Washington, D.C., best known for Tyson's Corner, the shopping mall. And now I live in the Lake Claire neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia. My hobbies, wow, that's a really good question. I love to walk, which sounds super lame, but I love to walk around my neighborhood and I like to see kind of the everyday wonder and joys that are around us all the time. I also like to go hiking, which is kind of similar, but not around my neighborhood, with my family and my dog. I have a red-bone coonhound who is 3 years old and requires a lot of exercise. I also love Pilates and cooking and I love going dancing with my girlfriends to 80s music. I practiced law for 15 years before becoming a coach. So I started my career as an associate at Kilpatrick Townsend, and I ended my career as a partner at Baker Donaldson. And I think that gives me a lot of insight into what my clients are dealing with in their day-to-day life. I led a really big team, 26 people across many states. I handled really high stakes cases, and I served in a leadership role, right? I interfaced between my team and our client, and that gives me a lot of good insight into the pressures on my clients as executives, attorneys, consultants, that I use every day in my coaching practice. What led me to coaching is that as I was practicing law, I realized that it didn't light me up and bring me joy the way that it did for the majority of my career. And so I decided that I was going to do something that I truly loved. And the things that I loved about practicing law, which included solving hard problems and collaborating with brilliant people, I still get to do every day as a coach. I define a successful coaching engagement based on the metrics of success set by my clients. So each one of my clients comes to me with unique goals that they want to work on over our 6 months together. And my definition of success is whether or not they feel like we've made measurable progress towards that goal over the course of the time that we spend together. My coaching engagement with an after-loss consultant was particularly special because I guided this person and walked alongside them from leaving their job at Georgia Tech to starting a business of their own. And over the course of our 6 months together, she defined the offerings she wanted to bring to market. She got really focused on the clients she wanted to serve. And by the end, she was running a 6-figure business. Before working with Wayfinders, I want clients to know that they are the author of their own story. That oftentimes, especially in middle life, we get really wrapped up in the identities that we were given as children, right? We're all trying to be successful, but we're defining success on someone else's terms. And when people come to work with Wayfinders, I want them to know that I am going to challenge them and then cheerlead them to find success on their own terms. I would describe working with me as purposeful. When I start working with clients, I want to get laser focused on their goals and what they want to accomplish over the time that we'll be working together. And then I want to make sure that I'm regularly checking in, that we are hitting those goals, right? And also making sure that we're having fun along the way. So many of my clients have the weight of the world on their shoulders. So much is demanded of them, both at work and at home. And I want our little corner of time that we spend together to both be purposeful and be fun. I wish that my clients knew how magnificent they are. I wish that for a day, my clients could see themselves through my eyes.